Farm Guy here, and in this video we'll be looking at the update to the new Holland T7 series Tier4A by STv-Modding on Farming Simulator 22. This is for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5. For this test, it is 38.44 megabytes to download this mod, and what has been added: Changelog 1.1.0.0, fixed various bugs, new design, new details, new tire configurations, added tracks, yes, tracks, and new real sounds. So let's have a look at it first of all under medium tractors. And there it is. So configurations, this is interesting. We start out at 218 and we can move up to blue power 234, blue power 250 with blue power 260, and with 250 blue power 260 with blue power 269 with blue power 310 and 310 blue power. And then we move into a different design. You can notice some of the stuff changes. So the exhaust, the design changes to the T7030 at 210. So we start all over 240, 250, 60, and then those are all, yeah. And then we go into a Fiat power at 218, 269, and then back to 218 in blue power. And so you get the idea. There's several choices, so careful when you're scrolling through. I missed the 310 horsepower because it's kind of buried in, yeah, inside there somewhere. So let's go with this one. Wheel brands: Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, BKT, Vredestein, and Trelleborg. Trelleborg, we have wheels set up as standard, wheel weights, wides, wide tires, and weights, wide tires. And then here's the tracks, and then back to standard, and we just have wides and weights in Michelin, Continental, wides and wides with weights, BKT, same thing here, Vredestein, same thing here, and Trelleborg. So no twin tires at all, which is a bit odd for a medium tractor. Usually one of them will have. So we're going to go with the tracks because that's significant. Design: standard or trumpets, lights, trumpet lights, so horns, lights, horns, extra trumpets, extra. So we have that. Design: extension, so that's fender. Configuration: 3-point link or a front weight. Those are your two choices. And main color, we have the dark blue, special, light blue, brown or red, special red, and a black. Design color, we can make that silver, which is the grill and the cover for the exhaust, or a what is it called, beige. Well, it looks gold actually on here. And then rim color, we have a gray, and it actually changes the color of the rims for the tracks, so that's nice. Special, silver, or beige. So that's something we don't see a lot or all the time on the tracks. Is, yes, you can change the color of those rims as it were. And a license plate, if we choose to have one. There we go. And on the back at the top. Right, so let's take a look at the standard version. This is the base model. Let's get our help window on. There we go, nice and large. I've enlarged the help window to and the stuff here, so those on mobile maybe or whatever can see it a little better what I'm doing. Right, so options, right stick left and right will, what does that do again? Right, sorry. Left stick right and left. The back window up and down opens up, and the driver's door. R stick or right R1 and right stick opens your sun roof there, so you can adjust for a little extra ventilation if you wish. If you wish. We're running already. Let's start it again. There we go. That's it for extras. We have lights, beacons, signals. So none of these things have changed or much anything. I did want to show you the base model, because let's just take it for a little spin for comparison's sake, because I do believe it seems just a tad tippy. If you have the weight on the front, it wanted to tip over actually. So just be a little careful with that. This is a 310 horsepower model. That's the only thing I changed with this. The tires and everything are base models. So lower that down and drive forward. And the workers, this is a 320 horsepower cultivator. Workers seem to work it fine. I was using him over here. He seemed to work it fine. A little bit weird on the turnaround, but not too bad. Where the issues appear is this. Let's hire a worker and let him go first. I did notice the tracks tend to slow the vehicle quite a bit. And we'll show that in a moment. But first I wanted to show this. Because with the tracks, he seems to have a little bit of a different turnaround procedure. And it seemed a bit odd. Notice it's kind of jerking and herking and jerking a little bit too. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on. And as he pulls up quite a ways ahead. Like excessive amount of space pulling forward. And then he backs up kind of crooked. And then straightens out afterwards. So a bit of an odd turnaround there. So other than that though, he was working fine. Now let's take a drive. Notice it's I find it kind of sluggish a little bit. Maybe it's just my perception. Farm Dog Max is not impressed. And there we go, turning around, and whoa. So that's with the weight on the front. Apologies for the little feet on the hardwood floor there. So with the weight on the front, it looks very unbalanced. So let's... So I don't know. I think that's with the tracks and without the tracks. Oh, the little Farm Dog Max is demanding something. Hold on. All right, so I've removed the front weight, and it seems to handle a little better. It's not so tippy. So if you don't like that front weight option, you can always just go with the 3-point link and put your own weight on there. Maybe not quite as heavy, but it still seems kind of sluggish with the tracks. It could be me. It just, although it seems to handle all right. And as for pulling, it operated fine pulling the implements. So yeah, right up to speed. So no problem there. And this is a fairly heavy duty implement it's pulling. So overall, I think it's fine. It's kind of neat to see that tracks were added. So that's kind of neat, and it's 3D tracks, of course. I wouldn't expect anything less. We've had a couple of mods that came out with not 3D tracks in the past, and it's a bit at this point in the game, everyone should have access to 3D tracks. But this one does for sure. There it is. It's very nice, and there it is. That's the update to the New Holland T7 Series T4A by STv-Modding. Thank you all for watching. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game, so till next time, bye for now.